And we have returned to my favorite part of this level. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Anyway, hello, Wild Silas appeared. I'm back with the vengeance. Killing zombies, all that good stuff. You know, all that good, all the good. Anyway. Let's see, what's on the agenda today? I already talked about this level, this game. What more is there to talk about? Well, oh, by the way, check this out. I run to an invisible wall right here. Yeah, that invisible wall, that I shouldn't have, that's so, no, that's a bad invisible wall. Bad. Anyway. Yeah, let's see, what can we talk about this episode? I just barely, finished, watching all of the, by the way, mind the, bomb scarecrow things. I don't know what the fuck they call them. They call them something, I know that much. But, anyway. Yeah, I just barely watched all, like, I think it's 100, relatively about 100 episodes of the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger series. My favorite show when I was a kid. And honestly, I'm impressed. It still holds up for me. I mean, the TV show is campy as hell. It's campy, but look at that guy twitching over there. I saw him before he got devoured by my excellent machine. But yeah, the series is really good if you enjoy like campiness with really colorful visuals. It was a really good kid show. It's butchered right now by the Disney Rangers, but what can you do? It's something, right? I mean, if those of you who grew up in the 90s had to know what Power Rangers was at some point, you must have at least heard the concept. And honestly, it's still one of my favorite shows ever. It's so silly. It tries really hard to teach kids morals, but it falls dreadfully flat when they're beating the shit out of monsters after they told each other, I use martial arts only for defense. Well, you guys need to be doing that an awful lot. I mean, and furthermore, why don't they use their laser blasters more? Why don't they use their blasters more? Oh well, that's just me talking about my favorite show. There are a lot of good shows back in the 90s, like, Animaniacs. I actually have, look, you can't see, but I'm holding it up right now. The Animaniacs DVD set. They haven't released the 4th edition yet. They only have 1, 2, and 3, but I've got all 3 of them. They're all right here. I was just slapping number 2. He's slapping his number 2. Anyway. That was all fun and dandy. I miss, do you know what I miss? I miss the Batman the Animated series too. That was a good series. It was dark, and that's kind of that was the point they were trying to get with the Batman the Animated series, the originals. And here I forget how to do that. I have to remember which button it was, but in particular, I think it's right or left bumper. It's one of the bumpers. Anyway, taking a sip out of my Capri Sun. I'm still lost in the 90s. I'm such a 90s kid, except I don't wear my hats backwards and I don't wear shorts and Hawaiian t-shirts. I'm more of a hipster than anything. But let's see. Oh, I've got an interesting story. This is completely off topic, but I actually may consider myself a bit of a pacifist. I know Gaming Marshall will be happy to hear that, but a guy at my work just says, "Oh, Silas, you're so nice," and I was just like, "Oh, thank you." And then he's like, "But why do you not get angry at people when they pick on you?" And then I was like, "Nah, it's fine. I'm a pacifist." It came right out of my mouth, and I don't know what what tempted me to say it. It's very interesting, and honestly, I don't think people at work pick it on me as much. I think he's just overreacting. I wouldn't consider it bullying at all. It was just I figure it's just for the funs of just teasing, you know, and that's what I consider a lot of just playful, nasty, not niceness. It's just, I mean, I'm just out to have fun personally. Whenever, like, I dared a girl at work to punch me, and she did, and I just started laughing. I mean, that's just playing rough. That's all it is, and that's all that I've ever seen. Is whenever somebody tries, I'm not sure. Like, I know when to not fuck with people, but I will always fuck with people if I can. It's fun. I know when to stop, when to say no, and just back off. But overall, it's a fun experience. I mean, there's so much violence, and I don't like it. It sounds very homosexual if it's spoken aloud. But there's a cutscene coming up, and I'll explain after.
Juliet, it's Mom. I hate to be a dingbat, but I guess I forgot to buy milk and I have to make your cake. Would you mind picking some up on the way? Oh, wait. I really am a dingbat. It's sitting right here on the counter.
Now that's Juliet's mom, and nothing is ever explained about her, whether or not she's a vampire hunter like the rest of the family, or she doesn't know jack shit. She sort of has, oh yeah, my favorite move in the game. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, whenever I try to, whenever violence happens, I always take it I mean, usually I just try to have fun. I know that I'm repeating myself, but I rarely ever, well, truth be told, I must confess that I hardly ever know when somebody's serious about when they're mad or whatever. Whenever they're, I'm going to eat you. Usually I can't tell, especially when it comes to people that I know really well. I know not to fuck with strangers. That is something that you don't need to talk to me about. And here it goes. Yay! It's so fun. I don't know what, I guess, yeah, I know why. It's because you're cutting into someone's dick, but I do think I cut into oh, here comes the quick time event. Yay, that had such a great point to it. I fucking hate this game's quick time events. Delicious. Sorry. Still having my Capri Sun here. Carrot dudes? Really, lady? She just called them carrot. They're farmers! Fucking, you don't know what farmer? Whatever. And here you go again, slapping their dick off. Anyway. Slicing the carrot dude's dick off. Ah, well. What can you do? Character, who needs it? But that was something that was on my mind. I mean, holy shit. I don't know, I guess I've been really sick of violence as I slaughter thousands of zombies from all around me. Just sick of the violence. There's no real way to describe pacifism other than that, and it sounds really lame, but it's kind of fun at the same time, because it means that you're always optimistic about people's decisions, and you feel like you can always find some sort of joy without having to resort to being mean to people. It just means that you want to be nice, and that's all I want to be, is a nice person. So remember, be nice. Like, favorite, comment, and go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. I'm not paid for this anyway. Well, I am. I don't know if I'm paid for it or not. I signed up for some some advertisement thing, but I haven't gotten a check yet from Google, and that makes me concerned. But what can you do? I'm gonna complain about that eventually. And here I am, like, I don't get that. Is that supposed to be like electricity or ice barrel? I don't know. I recognize that as fire, but what about the blue? Is that... I don't know which one that is. And see, badge cut. Ew, I don't want that in my head. Get it out. I don't want that mental image in me. Get it out. Cut it out like Alien. Yeah, I waste 2 lollipops here. There's a lot of fucking zombies, so don't blame me, okay? Holy shit, that was like... They just unleashed a 7-hit combo on me. And I don't appreciate it. That's right, come near the barrel. Good zombies. Who's the good zombies? Yay! And now the episode is coming to a close. And I hope you enjoyed me ranting some more. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Stay wild!